As we continue our exploration of Group A over in the Africa Cup of Nations, Nigeria opened up their campaign against Equatorial Guinea. Will the Super Eagles show up? We'll take a little look next. That's right, folks, Palmer's Game Production video. Today we're taking a look at Nigeria against Equatorial Guinea in their opening games in this year's African Cup. And we'll get to that in just a second. Of course, big shout out to our VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. A whopping 73% of you are unsubscribed. Your one-stop shop for the African Cup of Nations, Blackburn Bloody Rovers, and of course, world football. We're going to all here, boys, under one rooski. That's right. We're looking forward to this one. Of course, we're looking forward to these guys. Nigeria against Equatorial Guinea, of course. Will the Super Eagles deliver? They've been a bit rusty of late in previous international tournaments, and of course a lot of hopes and dreams will go into this one as well. But let's take a look at how these guys got here, as of course we look forward to their opening match. Where are we? Here we go then. Let's jump in the deep end and have a look at it. Of course, Nigeria, Group A winners, qualified on 18th of June 2023. This is their 20th tournament. 2021 was their last, and they haven't been champions since 2013. They've also champions in 1980 and 1994. Jose Peseiro is your manager. Victor Osimhen is your star man, and probably one of the star men of the tournament before a ball has even been kicked. 10-1 to go the distance. Quarterfinals are my early predictions. We'll see if I'm going to be... I think I should be fine with that one, but they could even be better than that as well. Let's take a look then at, of course, their resume. Take it on Guinea-Bissau. Of course, it may or may not probably be after this game, after this video drops. That's their final warm-up game. Then let's take on Equatorial Guinea. We're talking about that now. Then, of course, that sweet second game against Ivory Coast. Basically, that one, I would imagine, would dictate who's going to come out as group winners, and that could be a massive factor as where on earth Nigeria, Ivory Coast will end up in this bracket. Of course, you want to get the most favourable path. However, the favourable path might not be as first. Of course, if you look at the video, you'll see maybe some interesting runs to the final. But anyway, of course, that is Super Eagles. Let's take a look at the squad then, shall we? And of course, my expected start in 11. We've got Uzo between the sticks. We've got Onameche, Bassi, Ajay, and Ainano on the right-hand side. With Iwobi, Ndindi, Onyeka, Simon, Osimhen, and Chukwueze on the right-hand side. Again, that's just my sort of rough overview of this squad. Let me know if I'm anywhere near the starting lineups in the comments down below. Good squad. A team that has got a good depth as well. Let's take a look at Equatorial Guinea again. Not too up to speed on these guys. They qualify as Group J runners-up on the 17th of June 2023. This is their fourth tournament. Their last was in 2021. They were fourth place though back in 2015. That's not too long ago, guys. And again, a good run in the good finish in the group stages sets up a possible bracket finish. And of course, you never know. Juan Macha is the manager. Sal Kuku or Coco is your star man. 100-1 to go the distance, but I don't think they're going to get out of the group stages in my eyes. Let's take a look at their, of course, fixtures then, shall we? Of course, I've highlighted this one against Nigeria as the star game for them. Equatorial Guinea will take on Djibouti on Tuesday. Again, don't know if this video will be out before then or after then. But take it on Nigeria. We'll talk about that in a second. Then they go on against Equatorial Guinea. We'll take on Guinea-Bissau. And then they take on Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, I think, is going to be too far for them to get anything out of that one. The Guinea-Bissau game is a coin flip. You could possibly end up with a draw on that one or a win. And if you do win against Guinea-Bissau, that puts you on 3 points. It's not enough. Not guaranteed to put you through as a third-place team. So if you get something from this game, a draw, you know... There's always a couple of surprises on opening days, so on the opening matches. So if you get a draw, 0-0, you park the bus, then of course you just don't know. That might be enough to get you 4 points instead of 3, which of course would put you in a good position moving forward. Let's take a look at the squad then, shall we? The squad on the left-hand side, and I believe on the right-hand side we have the starting 11. I'll have a quick scan of this one. Owono between the sticks, Ndong, Coco, Abang, Akpo, Bikoro, Manchin, Ganit, Salvador, Unsunzu, and Miranda up top. That's of course my expected, again, not the most familiar with this team, but we'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Let's crunch the numbers then between these two sides. They have played each other 3 times since 2008. 3 wins out of 3 for Nigeria. They're actually coming just on 75% form at the moment. 3 draws and 3 wins of the last 6. Up against Equatorial Guinea side, winning 4 and drawing 2 at the last 6. And that, of course, is a confidence factor moving forward. The last time they played each other was a 3-1 win for Nigeria in the African Cup of Nations Championship back in 2018. That was in Group C. But Nigeria on the back of successive draws against Lesotho, Lesotho and Zimbabwe in the qualifying campaigns, and that is just not giving them the confidence that they need, that they're going to be there in USA 2026. However, on the flip side, we've got Equatorial Guinea coming to this on the back of 1-0 wins over Namibia and Liberia, back-to-back clean sheets, 3 clean sheets for them on the spin, 1 goal conceded over the last 5. Airtight defence is what's going to be the factor for Equatorial Guinea. Let's take a look at that. The public vote. The public vote is still fresh out there. Of course, Nigeria, 86% of the vote at the moment. Equatorial Guinea with just 6. There's been the draws at 9%, of course. And I have made my own prediction, which I have covered in the master predictions, which of course are on the channel. I have gone with Nigeria to break that goal difference, or at least end that clean streak record for Equatorial Guinea with a 3-1 win in my eyes. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down below. Can Equatorial Guinea open up with a surprise, take something off of these Super Eagles sides? I don't know myself. We'll see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. But until then, we're done.